I've been pulling all this stuff out of the closet. It's time to start looking at my gear and figuring out what I need. So you guys want to see my gear bag? I'm gonna show you anyway. Okay, so just in my bag for my drill, so my impact drivers, it comes with a drill too, but you don't really need the drill out there. Well, I don't, but others might. I got my impact driver. I've got a couple charging stations, and I've got 4 batteries just in case. Now, all these batteries are going to be charged before I go out there. I also have a couple extra pairs of gloves, work gloves, and then randomly there was some painter's tape in the bag. I'm not opposed to that being in there because, you know, we use it. Okay, and then here is some of the stuff that's in the Husky bag. See, there's still quite a bit of stuff in there, but you definitely want to have a lot of, I bring a lot of paracord, or, tent, like guy lines, things like that. But here's some guy lines. But you see, the paracord is a lot thicker and it can hold more weight. So I make sure that I always have some of that. And then I have the 2 sizes for my lag screws. I've got the 12-inch and I've got 18-inch. 18-inch I like to use on the canopy itself. 12-inch then, because the tent is inside the canopy, I use 12-inch on my tent. Some people just stay with 12-inch and they're fine, but you know, we saw what happened with some of those winds last year. So I like to have everything on the outside held by the 18-inch. And then I've got extra, like, these chains and carabiners that I hook everything on right there. And then extras. And then I like to bring extra, so these are really heavy duty, like zip ties. So I have a couple bags of those. Try not to use those, but you know, sometimes you need to. And then I've got these guys here. I've got a big crowbar. Not it's a huge crowbar, but it's a good sized crowbar. And then this one also has a blade on it, so it's smaller, but then it has a blade on it, which is really nice because I couldn't find my pocket knife last year, so I actually used the knife or the blade on here to cut some of the string. Of course, we have some of these guys here. It's just some putty knives, but it works really well if you need to scrape mud off your shoes, and we've seen what that looks like in 2023 and last year, 2025. Now, you can bring all of this gear out with you, but if you don't have the adapters that fit from the impact driver onto the heads of your lag screws, you're not getting anywhere anytime fast, okay? So you have to make sure before you leave, make sure that you check. Of course, I'm doing this one-handed. Check that it fits. This one fits here, and check that this 3/8 fits on your 3/8 head. That's a 1/2 inch. This is a 3/8. So, and then you want to make sure that it fits on, which it does. Now, most of your neighbors are willing to help out too. If you, for some reason, forget some of this stuff, or if your impact driver is out of power, you know, they're always willing to help out.